Yeah.
Of course, I got to address the elephant in the room. Last November, while you were pregnant with your son, you told social media that you no longer wanted to be married and that your relationship with Ray J wasn't love. But then later on, changed your mind. Why did you decide to work things out?
Um, because I wanted to fight for my marriage. I didn't want to just give up that easily. And at the time all that happened, I was pregnant, I was hormonal, and I looking back now, I really I realized that I shouldn't have handled it that way. But when you're trying to get somebody's attention and you want them to know how you feel, and it's like can't find them, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Looking back now, I know I shouldn't have did that, but it happened.
So you regret saying you wanted to end it
No, I regret putting my business out there.
on social media? But
But
isn't it probably kind of like par for the course? Like when you're on reality, you almost think differently, right? It's almost like
yeah,
you gotta get it out there first, and
yeah, it's almost like I'm so used to living my life, in front of everybody. So if I make a post, if I let people in my business on social media, I don't think it's any different. There's just no cameras there.
right, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So I remember I saw you guys at the beginning of what that was. We were Rachel and I hosted the pre-show for the Soul Chain Awards in Vegas, and that's
Yeah.
when y'all had that whole thing. And I was like, oh shit, I just saw them.
Yeah.
You were
Yeah.
pregnant. So it's now being reported that Ray J's filed for divorce just months after you decided to dismiss. How do you feel? Were you blindsided by this?
I was completely caught off guard. My friend sent me a screenshot and she was like, "Hey, is this true?" And I was like, "I don't know. Let me find out."
Wait, so
And
you
so,
learned on social media?
huh?
You learned on social media?
I learned because my friend sent me a screenshot of a post on social media, and she's like, "Is this true?" And I'm like, "I don't know. Let me find out." So I started seeing like all these blogs pick it up, and so I'm like, "Oh my god!" So I call my lawyer. I'm like, "Hey, can you see if this is real?" You know, yeah. And so he's like, "Yeah, it's real." And I'm like, "All right, well, I guess I need to retain you then."
So he didn't call you first? Like, damn.
No, I was actually calling him and I was texting him, and I wasn't calling to be like, "Oh my god." Da, da. I was like, I text him, I'm like, "Hey, did you file for divorce? Because I just talked to you on Friday." You know what I
Mhm.
mean? So I don't know. I'm completely lost. I've had time to process it now, but yeah, in the beginning I was a little thrown off. I was a lot thrown off.
Well, I'm always rooting for you guys. I did see him. He was on the reel today, Ray J, and he did say he wanted to be with his family. Did you? Am I telling you something you don't know? Did you not see that today? I don't want to be that person.
No, I saw a clip of that. Yeah.
Mhm. So
Um,
maybe we can cross our fingers that maybe y'all can maybe work it out.
I mean, you filed for divorce after I dismissed it because I wanted to give it a try. So obviously, if you filed, that means I don't know. I just you know what, Claudia, I'm tired of going back and forth. I don't want to play games. You know what I mean? I don't want to play these divorce games. You're not supposed to play with your marriage.
Mhm.
And when I filed, that's how I felt. And when I dismissed it, I wanted to make it work. So now that you filed, it's like, I don't know.
Can I be devil's advocate for a second? Say, okay, well, you said you want to do it once, and then he does. So what if would y'all be even if he took it back?
This is not a game. You know
I
what I
know.
mean? Nobody wins. Nobody wins. When we get divorced, we both lose.
Yeah.
And I don't know what his motive behind it was, but it's like you don't go and file for divorce just because. You know what I mean? You can't just do it and take it back. I put a lot of thought into it when I did it. And
Mhm.
when I dismissed it, I put a lot of thought into it. I'm not going to go file for divorce every time I get upset.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And when I dismissed it, we said, okay, we're gonna get a new house, new vibes, new beginnings, and then this. I
Do
just, you
you?
know what? I just want to be happy. I want him to be happy. And I want us to be able to co-parent together. I don't want us to be together just for the kids. I want us to be together because we want to be together. So when we keep saying for the kids, for the kids, for the kids, it's like, where's the love between us? You know what I mean? And I'm such a romantic, like, I need to kiss, I need to hug, I need flowers, I need you to tell me you love me, that I look beautiful. And it's like, when you don't get that anymore, it's like, why are we even here? You know what I mean?
Princess, do you still love him?
I'll always love him. I'll always love him.
Would you like to work it out with him?
I feel like right now I don't know. We just need to just really figure out. No, I don't.
Right now?
No, I don't. Not right now, I don't.
Okay.
Because I feel like by him, you actually filed for divorce. You made me spend money on a lawyer when we could have just talked about it, went to counseling or something. So obviously you don't want to be married to me.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
I appreciate you answering these questions. I feel bad asking, but I feel like,
I mean, it's out there, you know, he's going on all these interviews and
I just think it's fair to get both sides because, you know, again, he can just easily, you know, both sides need to be heard. Since it's already out there and they hear directly from you, like, this is a real thing. I think people minimize it when it's a celebrity. It's like just fodder for them to gossip about. But these are real people with real feelings and kids involved.
Yeah, and it's like, you can't just file for divorce and take it back. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I just don't get it. Like, it should not be that easy. It was very hard for me to do it. I didn't want to do it, but I felt like I was doing it for me, for my happiness, you know. And then when we didn't get divorced, when I, you know, dismissed the petition, I thought that we were going to work it out. So I don't know.
Well, I'm definitely praying for you. Whatever that happy space is what I want for you.
You know what? I've actually, like, it's so weird, but I'm actually the most happiest that I've been in a really long time. Like, I'm at peace. I'm happy. I haven't cried. I haven't asked him, like, for any, like, explanation. I'm just gonna see, you know, what happens. I just don't want to play these divorce games. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, these lawyers are a lot of money, and like, you're making me spend all this money just because.
That's who really. That's the main person. That's the person who wins in divorce. It's the lawyers. So let's take a quick break and give you a moment, and we're gonna take a quick break, and we'll be back with more with Princess Love. And thank you so much for your transparency. Like, seriously, that's not easy. We'll be back with more after the break. Welcome back to Out Loud with your girl, Claudia Jordan. I am talking to Princess Love. And I just have to say this real quick. I've interviewed a lot of people and I've had a lot of life experiences myself. And the way you are handling this situation, you have every right to be infuriated, to be petty, to be angry, to find out on social media. I'm just saying that you're a far better human being and woman than myself. And I just want to give you props on that. Like, you came out looking flawless. You weren't petty. You're just telling your side of the story. You're not trashing your ex. And I just want women to take note of how you are handling yourself right now. You are to be commended because you have 2 young children. And I can't imagine what you're going through right now, like worrying about what your future is going to be. And you are being so mature about this. And I tip my hat to you, Princess Love. I really do.
Thank you.
I do.
Thank you. But, you know, I'm just at a place right now where I just want peace. You know what I mean? Like, there's been years and years of just craziness. And I'm in a place right now where I just want to be happy.
Mm-hmm.
Whether it's with you, whether it's without you, whether it's just me and my kids, you know, they feed off of energy. And I can't afford to be depressed or upset or just anything other than happy around my kids.
We have a viewer comment. We have a couple. Melinda Mullen says, we wish the best for you, for the both of them, and just be good co-parents for your children. God bless them both. RJ Renee says, will Princess be back on Love and Hip Hop Hollywood?
I don't know. Everything's like pretty much put on hold right now. I'm not really too excited to get back and filming. So we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, probably now would not be a great time.
Yeah, I mean, would it be like, I don't know, on the Zoom? I don't know.
Yeah, that's true. It will be different. So how being okay on reality TV and now to have, your life is being played out for people's entertainment, right? How challenging is it for you to be a public figure, go through public breakups, deal with social media trolls that give their unsolicited opinions about your relationship, your looks, your this, your that? Does it ever get to you? I tell people that folks on television, guess what? They're human too. Does it bother you still?
No, I'm way past that. And it's just so easy to just block somebody.
Mm-hmm.
I know what comes with the territory when you're on TV. It's like, and somebody could be watching an episode from 2 years ago and they'll go on my page like, I can't believe you did it. I just block them.
Mm-hmm.
So easy. That's the good thing about social media is you can just block somebody and shut up.
How many people do you think you blocked?
Oh, hundreds of thousands. I don't know. You say my hair is ugly, I block you. You don't like my shirt, I block you. You don't like my dress, I block you.
You know what? People get mad when they block. They're like, well, I must have got to you. Maybe I just don't want your negative energy on my page.
Right. Maybe I just want you to disappear like a ghost.
Right. And you're like, still will go on. And so do you think that reality TV, the whole curse of reality TV, and the people say don't put your relationship on TV, do you think that played a big role in having issues in your relationship? Because a lot of, people's no.
No, you know what? Because Ray is on his best behavior when he's on TV. So that's never been an issue for me. It's more what affects our relationship the most is what happens off camera.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah. I think like if reality TV can break your relationship, then you must not have been that strong to begin with.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes
so it definitely tests, your relationship. If you can withstand reality TV, then you can probably withstand a lot of things.